This is the book of 2nd Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. Herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of 2nd Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 9, is that I came across this article where the JJs, as they are engaging in war against Hamas, all right, they came across a whole bunch of tunnels in Gaza, all right, and these tunnels, come to find out, when archaeologists went into these tunnels after the JJs cleared it, all right, they found a whole bunch of ancient Hebrew writings and pottery, all right, and pretty much it was basically a maze. These tunnels were actually a maze. That's why they call it a labyrinth. It was a huge maze, all right, and it was used by our people, during the time of the Roman occupation, all right, whether to come against the Romans or to actually flee, all right, and so it reminded me of 2nd Chronicles chapter 16 verse 9 because no matter how many tunnels our people built, these vast labyrinths, which means mazes, okay, we still got kicked off the land. We still got taken down, all right? The Lord used these heathens, all right, to remove us from our land, all right? And we've been in exiled ever since, all right? And so, to you heathens, especially you Edomites, all right, that are building tunnels, whether it be in the statehood of the JJs, okay? Oh, and I said you heathens because it ain't just the JJs building tunnels. It's also, Hamas, you Arabs, okay? And so on and so forth. Whether over there in the statehood of the JJs, okay, or here in Babylon the Great, those that are building tunnels and bug out doomsday bunkers, that doing all that is not going to stop the Lord from judging you, okay? And again, this article proves that when the Lord brings judgment, all right, it doesn't matter where you run, where you hide, okay, you will be judged, okay? And for us, we were judged, all right? Not only did the Lord send these heathens to destroy us, okay, by depleting our numbers, he also used these heathens to kick us off our land, and we've never been in our land ever since, okay? And so that's where I'm going with this lesson, because again, you have a lot of these heathens, they're building their underground bunker, all right, their luxury doomsday bunkers, and that's not going to protect you, all right? That's not going to protect you. All these bunkers, because now it's coming out. Now it's the norm. Now it's the new norm. Building bunkers for apocalyptic scenarios is now the in thing, okay? So it looks like conspiracy theorists 10, 20 years ago were right all along. All right. The reason why I'm saying that because now, if you go on like Twitter or formerly known as Twitter, which is now X, all right, that's all you see now is like being a conspiracy theorist is now you're the cool person now, all right. They got Alex Jones memes. Alex Jones was right. All right, Elon Musk memes. Elon Musk, all right, is allowing truth to be spread. If you go on X, and if you follow particular what's it called uh, um, personalities like Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones, they're revealing everything, and these videos are not being taken down. And when I'm saying they're revealing everything, I'm talking about they're going after the JJs. Okay, they're revealing everything that's corrupt about the American government. It's very interesting that a lot of things that would be taking off on YouTube is being pushed heavily on Twitter. Nick Fuentes, his videos are all throughout Twitter, and they're never being taken down. And Nick Fuentes, if you don't know who Nick Fuentes is, all right, he goes after the JJs. He talks about the JJs, the 1948ers, all the time. All right, how they're corrupt a bunch of people. But the point is, now it's the in thing to be a conspiracy person, conspiracy theorist. Now it's cool, all right, to talk about conspiracies, all right. And so, again, is this going to negate the fact that judgment is still coming to you people? Okay, all right. So now you're allowing the conspiracies and the doomsday bunker news to be put on the mainstream. Is that going to negate the fact that you're still going to get judgment? All right. No, you're still going to be judged. Okay. When I say negate, all right, it's $100 word. Negate, nullify, make ineffect. All right, ineffective. Okay, to deny the existence of truth. Right? Is that going to stop? All right, the truth that you people are still going to be judged in those bunkers. Okay, just like we were judged. All right, in these tunnels. All right, in these labyrinth tunnels, thinking we can hide from the Romans or go back to war. Regroup and go back to war against the Romans. Okay. All right. And that's why, again, I brought out 2 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. All right. Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore, from henceforth thou shalt have wars. Right. Okay. Now, of course, if you read this chapter, all right, it was the prophet Hananiah, who was telling, and he was a seer, he was a prophet telling King Hassa of Judah, all right, that he was going to have wars, all right, because he decided to join with the king of Syria to take down, all right, the northern kingdom, all right. Who was it? King Baasha, believe his name was. Let me scroll up. Yeah, King Baasha, right. So this, this southern kingdom, Judite, all right, the southern kingdom, which was known as Judea, all right, King Hassa, he went off because he went and aligned himself with the heathen to take down his own people instead of trusting in the Lord, all right. And that's how you know these JJs are not the chosen people, because they're being backed by Germany, America, right? So on and so forth. There's a whole bunch of different countries giving them weapons and other stuff to fight against Hamas. All right. So this clearly shows that they're not the people. Okay. The Lord always hated when we joined with the heathens. All right, we aligned ourselves with the heathens. He always hated that. Okay, especially when it came against your own people. All right, because really it was when you read this chapter, it was a conflict between northern and southern kingdom. And southern kingdom, all right, King Hassa of Judah, he decided to join forces with the king of Syria, which that's why the Lord said you'll have told him by the prophet Hananiah, you're going to have wars okay, because he sees everything. So let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 9. All right. Now, of course, when you read this chapter, this is pertaining to Israel. All right. But guess what? You could use this now against, all right, you Edomites, all right, because you're the ones in the power seat. You're the ones that are, thinking that you could build your bunkers or build your, bunkers in space, with your space station, and thinking you can hide from judgment. And there's no hiding from judgment. The Lord's eyes are everywhere. And again, all right, you're finding history of our people, building these vast labyrinths for what? We still got taken down. So Amos chapter 9 verse 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee. Right. Okay? And he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Right. Just like we couldn't escape, you're not going to escape. Okay? We did escape the Lord's judgment. We still got kicked off the land, all right, and put into slavery. All right? Same thing with you heathens, especially you Edomites, all right? Okay? Because you're proud as hell. You don't think you don't think you're gonna go into slavery. You don't think you're gonna be taken down as a people. 2, though they dig into hell, right? Again, with these bunkers, with these vast, bunkers and shit, got these companies, from different parts of the world building these bunkers, thinking they can hide from the judgment. But what did the Lord say? Hence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. 3, and though they hide themselves on the top of Kamar, I will search and take them out thence. Why? Because his eyes are everywhere. All right? And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, talking about Leviathan, and he shall bite them. Right? You got Leviathan in the sea, all right, which he's coming too to fulfill prophecy. Oh yes, hey, we're in the last days. That's why when you read these articles, you got to be excited because, seeing Leviathan, okay, coming out of the ocean on some Godzilla, all right, tip to crack these devils down, man, to break these heathens apart. You should be excited about that, man, because the Lord is doing that. That's for the Lord to judge. He uses Leviathan to judge. 4, and though they go into captivity for their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and I shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. You see that? Okay? So the Lord did that to us. He's going to do it to you, heathens. There's no escaping. Okay? 5, and the Lord power of hosts, he is he that touches the land, and it shall melt, and all that dwell therein shall mourn, and it shall rise up wholly like a flood, and shall be drowned as by the flood of Egypt. Right, the Lord's going to melt the land of the JJs, okay, where you JJs are dwelling at, which is really, it's our land, all right, but right now you're there occupying it, claiming that it's your land, claiming that you're the rightful people, even though you don't fulfill all right, none of the prophetic prophecies about going into captivity, being, all right, on the bottom, okay, being under the curses, catching hell, okay, being kicked out of the homeland, all right. That's how you know that whole 1948, all right, statehood of the JJs was set up by, through deception, okay. 6, it is he that buildeth his towers in the heaven, and hath founded his troop in the earth. He that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord is the name, right? Because the Lord is the one, okay, that brings nations up and brings nations down. Let me get that scripture, all right? All right, he ruleth in the kingdoms of men. Daniel chapter 2, verse 20. Daniel chapter 2 verse 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name. This is why you need to know the name of the Lord, man. Blessed be the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his. 21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. Right. Okay. Let's see what it says in the NLT version. He controls the course of the world events. You see that? So there's no escaping the will of the Lord. All right? He removes kings and set up kings. Right. He set you Edomites up, you Edomite nations to be ruling. All right? And now he's going to remove you. Okay? And he's going to set us up, the Israelites. Okay? To be the ones ruling and pushing out our laws, our statutes, our customs, okay, onto the whole wide world, okay. That's why we can't wait till Yahweh Shai comes, because he's going to be the one sitting on his throne with his 144,000 men, which is the government body, to push out the law, statutes, commandments of his father, all right, Yahweh, okay. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the scholars. There you go. So there you go, okay. So you building these bunkers ain't going to stop the Lord from taking you out of your power. You know what? I'll read 7 and 8. 7, are ye not as children of Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Right, and this is how you know, again, this chapter was pertaining to the Israelites, all right? Just throwing that out there. But also, all right, this is how you know the children of Israel were people of color, okay? Okay? Saith the Lord, have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Qatar, and the Syrians from Ker? 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord power Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I'll destroy from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Right. Okay. And again, all right, we know this chapter is pertaining to, all right, the Israelites, all right, but we can use this now, all right, pertaining to America, Babylon the Great, and of course you JJs. Okay, because America and the statehood of the Jays is going to be destroyed by fire. All right, from sea the shining sea. All right, from one territory to another. All right, is going to be I didn't mean territory. It's from one boundary from one boundary to the other boundary of your territory is going to be wiped out. All right. And we're looking forward to this. All right. 9, for lo, I will command, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Right. And the Lord is going to deliver his people wherever they were scattered at. Okay. Because again, it says Israel among all nations. Why? Because we're still scattered among the nations. All right. Especially the bulk of the Israelites are over here in the Western Hemisphere. Okay. And the biggest salvation is going to be here in Babylon the Great, America. 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right. And our people that are joining hands with this devil Esau, Edom, all right, you're going to die with them. Okay. But the point is, again, the Lord's eyes are everywhere. Okay. You know, you heathens, especially you Edomites, thinking that you can build, tunnels and escape bunkers. All right. You clearly don't know history. All right. We try to do that and we still got our ass handed to us. Okay. And these ancient labyrinths are proof. Okay. That we still got taken down as a people. We still lost our land, all right, and we're still in captivity to this very day, all right. So there's no hiding. There's no hiding from the Lord's judgment. That's the point of this lesson, okay. Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. You see that? So there's no escaping the Lord's judgment. All right, you can't hide from the Lord. All you heathens, all you weirdos, you Illuminati freakos, all right, you secret society, all right, momos, okay, you think you could build your bunkers and hide and all this goofy stuff, all right, you're sadly mistaken, man. The Lord's still going to jack you up, all right? His eyes are everywhere. You're still going into these wars, all right? You're still going to lose your kingdom, and that's it, man, all right? Hey, last one. Revelation chapter 6, verse 12 on down, it says, "And I beheld, when he opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood." Right, this is talking about the destruction, okay, from the nuclear weapons. 16, "The stars heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind." Right, this is talking about the nuclear weapons, all right? And when you see them in the heavens, they look like falling stars, all right? That get bigger and bigger till it hits you, okay? 14, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it was rolled up together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places." Right, that's the mushroom cloud, okay? Watch the movie Oppenheimer, okay? They show plenty. That was shots with that test, which was actually when you go into the behind the scenes of the film, they actually really detonated a live bomb. They actually detonated it. Okay, so hey, and you saw the mushroom cloud. 15, "And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains." Okay, just just like they're doing now. Okay, right? They're fulfilling prophecy right now. You see, they're doing this right now. You see, it's not even like it is. And what I meant by that was just like we were doing back then in the ancient times, all right, but we still got judged, all right? 16, "And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb." Right, because, hey, the Lord's still coming, all right, to judge, all right? And you're going to get taken out of those bunkers, all right? Scriptures say in Jeremiah, 16? That the Lord will send forth hunters. Jeremiah 16. Yeah. "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord." And right now we're fishing with this, pushing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, "and they shall fish them." Right. And, by fishing, okay, pushing his word and the elect hearing it and being sealed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because who's doing the sealing? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not us. We're just pushing out the words of the Lord. "And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and on the holes of the rocks." Right. Meaning all you jokers out there with your bunkers, you're going to be, all right, pulled out of those bunkers, and you're going straight into captivity, okay? And mainly the heathens, okay? The elites of the heathens, excuse me. 17, "For my eyes are upon all their ways." There we go. "They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes." There you go. So there's no escaping. All right. Hey, that was a beautiful precept. See how the Spirit moves? That was a beautiful precept, because there's no escaping the Lord's judgment. All right. We couldn't escape. You clowns ain't going to escape. That's the point of this lesson. And that's what I'm going to name it. There's no escaping the Lord's judgment. You can build all your damn bunkers all you want. You can build your fucking $1 million bunkers. You're still going, you're going into slavery. You're still going to get judged. 17, "For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" You see that? All right. So Lord willing, let's edify. I don't want to make this long. Again, this inspired me to do a lesson about, all you jokers out there building freaking bunkers and shit. Hey, there's no escaping. Look, we couldn't escape by with the tunnels and bunkers that we built in the ancient world. All right, y'all not gonna escape. All right, with the bunkers and tunnels you built now. Okay, so there's no escaping the Lord's wrath. His eyes are everywhere. So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Sabak once again, just preaching the words of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai in truth. All right? Hey, brothers, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. All right? Stay, spiritual. All right? Stay rooted in. The Lord is showing us a lot of things. All right? Because we're at the end. Okay? For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. And when you pray, pray to cover Shalom. You already know Shalom.